Hello, my name is Karen Hills of TM Consulting. My client, Karen Coughlin, owns and operates Beauty for Ashes Mentoring. Currently, Ms. Coughlin is the only mentor in the organization, and she plans to grow her team by hiring between 6 to 8 mentors over the next 18 to 24 months. She does not have a background in human resources or talent management, so she hired me, and together we will design a comprehensive and strategic plan to make her plan a reality. Beauty for Ashes Mentoring, also known as BFA, is in the mental health industry. The typical client Ms. Coughlin serves is female, between the ages of 18 to 65. They are either single, married, separated, or divorced. BFA provides emotional support to women who are experiencing betrayal trauma. The outlook for this business is rated very strong due to the increased demand and need for support. Not surprisingly, Zitzman and Butler found that women in couples therapy for their partner's pornography consumption express feelings of betrayal and erosion of attachment in their relationships. They also revealed feelings of distance and disconnection from their partner, which led to feeling unsafe emotionally and psychologically. So, you might be wondering, what is a mentor? A mentor is someone who has walked in your shoes and has lived experience. Women who have suffered betrayal are navigating very treacherous relational highs and lows. So who would you rather be led by? A person who has never walked in your shoes, or a Sherpa guide who's been through it? Beauty for Ashes was founded in 2022. One mentor, my client, serves 10 clients, 9 are in the US and 1 is in the UK. Clients receive 4 weekly sessions per month. The current talent management challenges include a lack of a formal recruitment process. The employee value proposition has not been defined. DEI&B efforts have not been explored. The employer brand ought to be strengthened, and an onboarding process needs to be developed. Having a recruitment strategy is important because the niche market BFA is in requires a thoughtful and effective process. A plan will ensure my client has a pool of the best candidates quickly and cost effectively. During a brainstorming session, we identified the following improvements. First, she'll write a mentor job description. We'll establish a wide variety of sourcing methods targeting appropriate demographics and diversity goals, and we'll design the selection process. During our brainstorming session, we also identified several innovative recruiting methods, such as my client can be a guest speaker at a variety of venues. She can start her own podcast, create and post brief videos showcasing the BFI brand and the employee value proposition, partner with organizations that train certified professional mentors in the field of betrayal, and advertise the position within online support groups. We also identified 2 unique strategies that will enhance the selection and hiring process. The first is a former BFA client will talk with the top candidates to help assess their ability to connect. And the final candidates will be asked to submit a video explaining their own healing journey at each stage. Next, we evaluated the employee value proposition and how it aligns with the organization's culture and values. Ms. Coughlin has established a strong 3Cs culture of care, compassion, and commitment. Truth, wisdom, commitment, empathy, connection, joy, and future are the values that make BFA unique. Each of these were intentionally considered as we worked together to create the EVP. Although the organization has limited resources, Ms. Coughlin understands the importance of the EVP and will strive for a balanced approach by offering candidates a compelling opportunity while maintaining sustainability and room for future enhancements. BFA clients require a high level of trust and reliability from their mentors. So Ms. Coughlin is committed to fulfilling the EVP in order to avoid high turnover and a low level of commitment to the organization. The EVP offered is based on the rewards of work model as described by Kachansky and Elliott, and these 5 types of rewards include affiliation, compensation, benefits, career, and work content. The EVP fully supports the organization's mission and employees' needs. The mission is to lead clients who are suffering from relational and emotional distress through the recovering journey by equipping its mentors with strong internal relationships, fair compensation, flexibility, training, and the opportunity to positively impact women's lives all over the planet. In addition, although her mentors have gone through the healing journey prior to joining her team, Ms. Coughlin understands they may inherently have some level of difficulty trusting. So she is committed to reviewing the EVP with me every 6 months to ensure the organization is delivering on its promises. Next, we considered diversity, inclusion, equity, and belonging. This was probably Ms. Coughlin's favorite exercise. My client has a keen understanding of the importance of building a diverse team of mentors because in this high-touch, emotional field, safety and relatability are critical to her clients. The crisis of increased pornography use and sexually acting out among men is not contained within a particular culture or ethnic group. Therefore, having a diverse team will improve the company's ability to connect to more clients. We focused on relationships and messaging to compile a list of several strategies to improve diversity recruitment, such as Ms. Coughlin will leverage relationships she has already outside of her own ethnicity. She'll review the new job description to confirm it is free from bias. We'll increase the number of ethnically diverse images used, and she may even consider translating the meaning of her company name, Beauty for Ashes, into other languages so that it is faith neutral. And she'll also advertise in languages other than English in order to reach a global audience. My client understands the importance of creating an inclusive environment. She knows working remotely can be very isolating because it may involve little interaction between employees. Therefore, relationship building is important professionally and personally. And these factors were considered as we discussed strategies to create an inclusive environment. The biweekly team meeting will be the primary place her mentors will connect personally and professionally. She'll begin each biweekly team meeting with 10 minutes of personal connecting time amongst team members. During month 1, new mentors will be the featured special guest on the BFA podcast. During month 2, new mentors will have the opportunity to present a challenging client situation to receive feedback from the team and discuss ways the circumstances are viewed by their own culture. In order for the mentor to see her value and contribution to the company, during month 3, when she completes a BFA-sponsored training course, she'll write an article for the BFA blog and share the main points learned at the team meeting. Because the business model and service provided by BFA is unique, I did not recommend using benchmarks or norm comparisons when assessing the effectiveness of the DEI&B initiatives. Another consideration is the size of the organization. It's small. Therefore, the best way to assess the effectiveness is by asking relevant questions and looking at the raw data every 6 months. To assess diversity, we will ask the questions: have the diversity recruiting strategies been followed? Are we seeing an increase of diverse candidates? Equity will be assessed by asking, have all mentors participated in training courses, written a blog, and shared with the team? Inclusion will be measured by asking, has each mentor presented a challenging client situation to the team to receive feedback and cultural insights? And belonging will be assessed by whether or not all team members have participated in the personal connection time at the team meetings. And lastly, has each mentor been a special guest on the BFA podcast? Next, evaluating the employer brand prior to a recruiting campaign is an important and effective way to appeal to the targeted demographics, resulting in better candidate quality and an increased number of hires. Enhancements to the employer brand include increasing the number of ethnically diverse images on the BFA website and social channels, and translating the company name and marketing messages into other languages. Ms. Coughlin and I put quite a bit of thought into the onboarding strategy. This is especially important in an online environment because creating opportunities to connect with team members will help prevent new hires from feeling isolated and disconnected. We established action steps before the start date, day 1, week 1, and each month following up through month 4, when the new mentor's performance will be evaluated. Several of the onboarding activities tied directly into the employee value proposition, such as being the featured special guest on the BFA podcast. What's next? When the time is right, Ms. Coughlin and I will decide whether to extend the process to another segment of her organization or terminate the consultant-client relationship. Beauty for Ashes Mentoring also offers mental health coaching and divorce recovery coaching services. Maybe that means our consultant-client relationship will continue.